She had been so focused on the idea of the scholarship that she hadn't paused to consider what she was leaving behind. Malini brushed some grit off the step and sat down next to her. She gave her a small smile that was pinched at the edges with sadness. "Are you ready for your trip?" she said. Chaya shrugged. "I don't know. It still doesn't feel real." She glanced up at her sister. "You know what I mean? Until now, the exams, the scholarship applications, the interviews, all that was just a means to an end, and now that I've got there, I don't know what happens next." "You go out there and shine," said Malini. "That's what happens next." Chaya stared at her feet. "I'm scared," she said quietly. Malini put an arm around her. Chaya leaned her head against her sister's shoulder. "You're the cleverest, most determined person I know," said Malini. "Look at what you've achieved already. This is only another step. You'll be fine." "But what if I'm not good enough? What if it was a fluke that I got the scholarship?" "It wasn't a fluke. You earned it." Malini rested her cheek against Chaya's head. "Take it one step at a time. I have absolutely no doubt that you will pass your degree and come back triumphant. It's what you do." One step at a time. It sounded so easy. Chaya sighed again. Maybe it was that easy. Malini had a point. She had made it this far, and being clever was what she did best. "Thanks." She felt Malini's cheek crease as she smiled. Her sister removed the arm from around her. "I got you this." She pulled something out of her pocket and handed it to Chaya. "It's nothing much." It was a photo of the two of them, taken on the morning of Malini's wedding. They were laughing at something, the laughter bordering on hysteria as they tried not to cry. That's how she felt right now. Chaya's eyes filled with tears. "It's not much," Malini said again, her chin starting to wobble. Chaya threw her arms around her sister, tears running down her face. Malini hugged her back. After a while, they disentangled themselves and sat side by side, both sniffing and wiping tears off their faces. "You will write, won't you?" said Malini. "Every day. And tell me everything." "Of course." Malini took her hand. "I'll miss you," she said. "Malini, Chaya!" Amma's voice came from inside the house. They got to their feet, both wiping away the last tears. "There you are!" Amma bustled out of the kitchen. She had been holding her emotions in check by concentrating on being the super hostess. "Surinanda and her family have arrived. You should go say hello. Or goodbye." She stopped and looked at the two of them. She sighed. "My girls," she said, putting a hand to each of their faces. "My darling girls." Tears glinted in her eyes. "One married and the other going off to university abroad. I'm so proud." Marriage and education, twin holy grails in her parents' eyes. Malini, by virtue of being beautiful, could get away with just one. Chaya, it seemed, would have to achieve both in order to be complete. She leaned in and gave her mother a hug. Irritating as it was, she wouldn't have it any other way. Later, Chaya got into the car, checked her passport and tickets for the 100th time, and looked at everyone who had gathered to wave her off. There was quite a crowd, some smiling, some crying, all wishing her well. To the side were Malini and her husband Arjit, standing too close to each other, like newlyweds do. Behind them, Leela was sobbing quietly into a towel.